Hello, once again. We are back again on our usual discuss on psychology. We've been able to look at reinforcement, discuss reinforcement in detail, and we said we are going to look at positive reinforcement, strategy of reinforcement, which we also saw, we discussed. When the other time we discussed positive reinforcement, the question is it all about positive reinforcement? We should know that the child exhibits what is correct sometimes and they do what is wrong sometimes. So, what do we do in the situation where good performance is seen by the child and we reinforce positively? The child can also exhibit certain behavior that is not cherished, it's not acceptable by the teacher or by the society, the parents. So in this case, what do? This is where we move into what we call negative reinforcement. Reinforcement, as we said, is geared towards letting the child learn, preparing the child to learn. Is a motivation for the child to learn. So where the child exhibits what is wrong, will you give him positive reinforcement? Will you praise him for the wrong he has done? Or there's something you have to do? Certainly, we need to do something. We give what is called negative reinforcement. How do we give negative reinforcement? Say the child has been given an assignment in the class. And of course, the assignment is to be done in the house. He goes back to the school the following day without doing the assignment. Is the teacher going to clap for him? Thank you so much for not doing the assignment. Or will the teacher frown? Certainly the teacher is going to frown and then maybe punish the child for it. So the reinforcement which you give to the child when he exhibits what is not acceptable, especially the one that will not kill into his ability to learn, the teacher, certainly the parents, or even the peer group will redress it. This is what we call negative reinforcement. For instance, this illustration I was making about the child not doing his assignment and goes back to the school. Will the teacher just watch? Or is it all about discipline, as in flogging him with the canes? Or there's something you need to do again? Certainly, it's not all about corporal punishment. It may also interest us that corporal punishment is not even acceptable in the school tenet any longer. So, we try as much as possible to avoid anything corporal punishment, beating with the canes. So, the teacher has something to do which is called a negative reinforcement, where the child refuses to do the assignment. Sometimes you can give him negative reinforcement like this. His recreational time, maybe when the rest are going for games, the rest are going for break, you did not do, Michael, you did not do your assignment. Therefore, you are not going for this break. It is painful for the child to be deprived of going for break or other recreational activities and all that with his peer groups. So certainly that will enable him to know that the teacher is not happy with him and he has been deprived of his maybe what I say freedom, and certainly the child will no longer want to do that. Instead of praising him, you have restricted him. You have given him an unpleasant stimulus. So That is called negative reinforcement. The next time he wouldn't want to be deprived of going for break or even recreational playing and all that games with his friends. If he's given an assignment, certainly he's going to look at how he's going to solve his own problem, solve the assignment, do his assignment and bring it so that he will not be punished. That is a way of punishing a child. Even right at home, how can we, the parents, also do this? Your child who has refused to do house chores, maybe what he likes most, you try to deprive him of having access to that something. That is a way of giving negative reinforcement, and the child will now, in turn, not be ready to do that. To be deprived of such thing, he will learn to do what is correct, and that is highly, we're going to have a behavioral change towards learning because he has been given such reinforcement. So this is what we need to do in our homes. Parents, it is not all about giving and giving and giving. It is also all about trying to deprive, trying to make a statement that is not pleasant to the child for misbehaving or for doing what is not correct or for refusing to do what is going to make him learn well. These are the things. So the next time we're going to look at continuous reinforcement or concomitant or intermittent reinforcement. At the end of the day, we'll begin to see, we'll look at which one is better. Is there anyone that is better out of the 2 or 3 or 4 that we have observed? This is the thing. How do you feel? Do you think it's proper for us to give negative reinforcement, or it is only positive reinforcement, or both? As we go along, we discuss that, and I want to hear your view in your comment section. Make your comment. I told you, continue to subscribe, share this to friends so that they will be able to be part of it. Organizing a webinar is not even better than this. So this is a way we have to grow in our home, train our children, let our children learn. Parents, we have a lot of tasks. I also want to implore students who are psychology students, educational students, and so on, to be able to cue into this channel by subscribing and following and making comment, sharing to friends, other students, and so on. Thank you so much, and we'll see you once again.